Salutations friends and welcome to another video of our Fallen God campaign. Okay, we have two options here for the main quest. I'll do the tiny Greenskin cave first and leave the battle for later. We can weaken them a bit, then yeah. Let me just go to the Temple of the Sacred Seal, see if we have some loot or something we can do. Okay. Okay, we have Kabrax and Palag. These are Moonkin. Let me just check how many piles of rubble I have here. 1, 4, 5 and 6. And we have one more up here, right? Yeah, this is the most expensive one. We are going to need a lot of food and wood. Okay. You might as well talk to Kabrax already. I think he has a mission for us.
What on Urgath is this?
Chieftain Kabrax. Akrog welcomes him to the Moonkin's strange new home.
Strange indeed, Chieftain Akrog. Kabrax senses much evil here. He tastes corruption in the air. Pah!
The Moonkin has no intention of lingering here for longer than needed, but it is the best place for them to be right now.
The best place, or the only place? They must lead the Bonekin and the Moonkin away from this temple of despair. The sooner the better. The corruption Kabrax consents will destroy the trolls if they stay too long. There is no value in hiding here forever.
Akrog can sense it too. It feels like it is growing. But the trolls must stay here until they are ready to fight back. Akrog can only hope that his tribe suffers less here than they would out in the open.
Then Kabrax hopes they will be ready very soon. Oh, and one more thing. About the Moonkin wounded and the rot victims. Kabrax might have an idea how to help them. It is true. Crab dung.
That was a strange joke, even for Zazka's mind.
It sounds like it, no? Kabrax is not jesting at all. Crab dung extract is one of the most powerful herbal remedies known to the Moonkin. And while it is true that it not always smells nice, it has kept them hale and strong for many hundred moons. Akrog should go and find some crab dung when they march again on their quest for echoes, or whatever they call them. It will help.
Right, we've done this before, so we can do it again. A whole map just for crab dung. Why would we not do it?
Alright, it is worth a thought. Knows Kabrax where they can find crab dung?
Well, crabs are everywhere. But Kabrax knows of a place with lots of colonies. The Cobalt Coast. A couple of Brittlebones have made their tribe camp there, so perhaps Akrog could crush them while he's at it.
Alright. Akrog will see if the Moonkin can make time. First and foremost, they must focus on resurrecting the cub.
About that, is Akrog really sure? Even if they manage to resurrect that beast, how knows he it will fight for the trolls?
Frankly, Akrog knows not. But he knows that it is their only choice.
Fair point, Akrog. Fair point.
Right. Okay, let's see. We might as well get this dialogue out of the way.
So, Chieftain Kabrax and the Bonekin have been through a lot. Are they recovering?
By the Holy Hide, it has been tough. Tough! Kabrax believed Mugwar could see him through any ordeal, but these last few moons have tested him, and his tribe. Kabrax hopes Mugwar will reward her trolls with some peace. At last.
If the Bonekin want peace, Akrog is not sure they came to the right place.
Kabrax understands. But peace takes many forms, Chieftain Akrog. When those cursed Greenskins tried to shame Kabrax, he found the peace of Mugwar inside his mind. They treated Kabrax and his tribe like beasts. The Bonekin were filthy, starving, exhausted. Only our inner peace saved us from becoming beasts.
That is an interesting and strange way to see it.
Not strange at all. The path of a chieftain is never clear, but Kabrax has some help. Whenever he is in doubt, Kabrax consults the bones. They tell him which path to take through the power of Mugwa.
And what told the bones Chieftain Kabrax when he was trapped by the Greenskins?
That Kabrax need not fear. And by the Holy Hide, that was all he needed to know.
Again, a lot of dialogue, but at least I get the chance to study all of our upgrades here. Let's see. Shrine produces an extra offering every time. Yeah, offerings are a bit tough to get early on, so maybe I'll get this upgrade. Yeah. We'll worry about resources later. Let me have a look here. Yeah, scrappers take care of themselves instead of taking up space in the tribe's shelters. Let's do that. And fewer resources, so let's do that as well. I think we should just make everything cheaper. Exactly. Heart of the tribe as well, let's do it. We still have a few RTS missions, so we should just get all of this. That's it. I think we can get nothing else. I can get this, but no, let's just keep it.
Those bones Chieftain Kabrax wears, can they tell him the future?
Not in the way that Chieftain Akrog might be thinking. When Kabrax throws the bones and reads their patterns, they do not show him exactly what is to come. No. Instead, they help Kabrax decide which of the paths that lay before him is the right one for the Bonekin.
Such guidance sounds valuable enough. How reads Kabrax the patterns?
It is hard to explain to an outsider. Kabrax spent many, many moons studying the power of these bones. If Kabrax were to throw them now, Chieftain Akrog would just see a mess on the ground. Kabrax would see a face, a weapon, or maybe an iron beak. These symbols hold great meaning for the Bonekin.
All right, Akrog must ask. With so much wisdom at their fingertips, how have the Bonekin ended up like this?
Such a question by the Holy Hide. Ah, the wisdom to follow the right path is a true gift. But the right path leads not always to happiness and freedom. The Bonekin walk the path that Mugwa has chosen for them, wherever it may lead. And Kabrax can only consult the bones about the choices he knows he has to make. The future holds surprises for us all, even the Bonekin.
Right, interesting. But I find the upgrades a bit more interesting. Forgive me for being too distracted here, but this type of lore isn't that really interesting to me. They make the trolls way too peaceful and even smart, but I do enjoy watching the upgrades over here. Let's get the troll thrower tower. Yeah, we can get nothing else. I won't worry about the hex upgrades. I'm not going to use them much, I think. I tend to use them more for melee. The Warbringers harvest blood from 2 corpses. Huh. Let's do it. Might as well do it.
Why was Mugwa's cradle the Bonekin's home? It is such a sacred place.
The chieftain thinks it was wrong to live in such a place. But he knows as well as Kabrax that Urgarth offers little welcome to a tribe of trolls in these times. By the Holy Hide, their choices are few.
That is right enough. But why Mugwa's cradle?
The Bonekin have a solemn duty to serve Mugwa. It is her will that they protect her shrine and treat it with the respect it deserves.
Have the Bonekin never questioned Chieftain Kabrax? Akrog would not blame them for being afraid of bringing enemies to a sacred place.
By the holy hide, of course. The faith of the Bonekin runs deep, and many have been worried for the safety of the shrine. When Kabrax explained how Mugwa had brought the tribe to that place, they became calm. If it is the will of Mugwa that the time of trolls is coming to an end, so be it. The Bonekin have made their peace with that. Most of them, anyway.
Yeah, we won't make peace with that.
Akrog understands not how any troll could make peace with that. If the tribes give in, they will be sealing their own fates.
Chieftain Akrog is still young. He has much to learn. He should not waste his energy fighting against the fate that awaits him and the Moonkin. The Greenskins, the Brittlebones, the cursed blood rot. One way or another, the trolls are facing their end. They could meet it with peace and dignity. They would be rewarded by Mugwa for their sacrifice.
Akrog believes not in this fate. He believes in the strength of his tribe. The Bonekin are strong too. They must fight together, not surrender to their enemies.
By the holy hide, the Bonekin have no intention of surrendering. But they have no fear of the end.
Yep, we will have none of that nonsense.
Is there any advice Kabrax would like to give Akrog?
Advice? There is something, but Kabrax is not sure Akrog wants to hear it.
Speak true.
Very well. Akrog should consider carefully who and what he trusts. The way of the Bonekin may seem mysterious to Chieftain Akrog, but Kabrax believes it is far more reliable than following the advice of any Brittlebone, and more reliable than trusting the mind of a single troll. The minds of trolls are weak without the guidance of Mugwa. The minds of Brittlebones are corrupt and filled with lies.
I guess that would be a way of explaining why the trolls are so smart here. These still worship Mugwa. If you don't, well, you're just gonna be a SpellForce 1 dumb troll. But no, it still makes no sense.
The Moonkin have little choice but to trust the stranger, if that is what Chieftain Kabrax is getting at. If his word is true, he will help both tribes win their freedom.
And if it is not true?
Then Akrog will accept the result of his choices. And any betrayer of the Moonkin will pay a heavy price.
Well, let them hope there is no more betrayal then.
Yep, that would be good.
It is quite something to see the Bonekin in battle. So resourceful.
Resourceful? It is true. The Bonekin let nothing go to waste. The blood of the dead and dying gives his tribe the strength of mind to keep on fighting, even when things look bleak. Sharpens their minds, much like it sharpens Kabrax's reading of the bones.
Well, Akrog must leave Kabrax for now. There is much to be done.
Of course. Of course.
And right, these trolls also have undead units, I think. I never used them, I think, because I really don't like it. But maybe I will, just to have a taste. Again, I do not like this lore or how the trolls work in SpellForce Fallen God, but I do enjoy Kabrax and his voice acting. It's amazing. Let's talk to Palag as well.
What is
One of the Bonekin tribe, no?
It is true, Chieftain Akrog. Palag is grateful to be here.
Palag seems a little more relaxed than his kin were when Akrog found them.
They must have been filled with the blood sight at the time.
The blood sight? That makes sense.
Palag hopes the chieftain thought not that his kin were being rude.
Far from it. Akrog was impressed by their focus.
It is a blessing from Mugwa. Can Palag help the chieftain with something?
So, is it true that Palag drinks blood before fighting his enemies?
Palag drinks the blood. It is true. It fills him with the power of blood sight. It helps him kill many more enemies.
Akrog is curious. How feels Palag when he goes into battle with that power?
How feels it? Palag is not sure if he can describe the full truth of it. Perhaps one day the Chieftain will experience it for himself.
I'm sure Akrog has tried it.
Akrog has already tried it, in a way. But that was not supposed to be a day for fighting.
Ah, it is true. The ritual with the Moonkin's old Chieftain. And how felt it?
Akrog knows not if it was the blood sight he felt. He was so angry. Could the Moonkin not have one moment of peace? Maybe
What?
Akrog could have battled the hunters, but he had to do the right thing for the tribe.
Palag is sure the Chieftain would have slain many enemies. But it is true. Sometime Mugwar's wishes mean we choose not to fight, but to survive.
All this talk of peace on a troll camp. Okay.
Akrog was wondering, whose blood do the Bonekin drink?
There are a few trolls in Palag's tribe who have been chosen by Mugwar as vessels. Those trolls offer up their blood whenever Palag and the other warriors need it. The Bonekin's warriors are grateful for any blood they can get, but the truest blood sight comes from the blood of the newly dead.
Even if the dead suffer with a blood rot?
The Bonekin suffer not from the blood rot, Mugwar be praised. But he wonders if only Palag could taste the blood of Noag, the moon blood.
No drop of Noag's blood will be spilled. Little blood is too important to the Moonkin, to all trolls.
Chieftain, his blood would not go to waste. Far from it. The blood sight from Noag could be just what the Moonkin and Moonkin trolls need to defeat their enemies. If Palag could just try a drop or two.
Palag will stay away from Little Blood. Akrog swore to keep him safe, and he will honor his promise. Palag and his fellow warriors will have to find another way.
As the Chieftain wishes. Palag hopes he will not regret his choice.
Well, sounds bad, but for trolls, that would probably not be a stupid idea. And Novak would probably go with it, just to make everyone else stronger.
Akrog must apologize to Palag, to all the trolls in his tribe. Akrog feels he brought the enemy into the home of the Bonekin.
Palag cannot speak for every Bonekin, but he blames not the Chieftain. It was a time of great sadness for the Moonkin, and Palag knows how such rituals can lessen the pain of loss and despair. The Chieftain had no choice.
Perhaps Palag is right, but Akrog still feels a heavy guilt. Did Palag suffer greatly at the hands of the Greenskins?
Not as much as the others. Palag stayed calm, spent the time in silent prayer, resisted the urge to crush his guards. It would only have made things worse for the other Bonekin.
Such quiet strength also has great value. Akrog is glad that Palag came with the Moonkin. They are safer together.
Palag hopes his tribe made the right decision. Maybe he should have gone after those filthy greenskins. But he should not give in to anger.
Palag may yet get his chance for revenge. For now, he should be patient.
Palag will try his best, but he can only pray for so long.
Okay.
It is time for Akrog to go.
Palag thanks the Chieftain for talking with him.
More trouble.
Okay, that's good. I have nothing against having a SpellForce game with a lot of dialogue, but just these are trolls. Probably the least talkative of the races, so they are pretty stupid when they talk.
Big Blood, he needs something?
No,
That
nothing.
is all.
So basically just the most basic of dialogue, and we are almost 20 minutes into the game and it's just conversation. It gets a bit too much.
Let Akrog see.
Let's see. We'll get some weapons.
Troll ship's command.
Okay, you guys also talk a lot. Everyone talks a lot in this game.
Look, Akrog found more of those stone tablets. Can the pig and his same blood make use of them?
Still, One would believe you'd have scavenged all the ruins of Urgath by now.
Scavenged?
Looted? These tablets do look extremely interesting, though. We should be able to shape more things for you very soon.
Wilbur should be able, you mean? You'll just stand there saying nonsensical things and pretend you understand what's going on.
Now that you say it, perhaps I should become a politician.
Right, okay.
Akrok needs something from them. If they can stop arguing for a moment.
Well, I'm...
Oh, how
Right,
incredibly
let's just
amusing,
forget about that.
Arthur.
Let's get with...
What do you need, Sir Troll?
Okay, I think Akrok's fine. Unless we... Oh! Let me see this. 7 health per second. I mean... Gives you a bit more magic resistance. It's basically the same armor, but... Can anyone else use it? Nope. Oh, come on. It didn't disappear, right?
What? Oh, how incredibly amusing, Arthur. What do you need,
Okay.
Sir Troll?
What the? Oh, come on. Nice. Okay. Let's go with everything. Let me have a look at it. Obviously, Akrok's champion hide is amazing, but we're still pretty far from it. Unfortunately. Noag's armor is better. This is awesome, but no focus is, yeah, a bit disappointing. Saska. Attack speed, that's good. Huh. Should I just get that? Huh. I think we should. Yeah, let's get it. Also, Boktusk's throwing spike. If the target is wildlife. Yeah. I don't think we'll be facing much wildlife in these battles. But again, its base damage is pretty good. Apply frozen to an enemy. But it is weaker. Huh. Yeah, let's go with the Boktusks. Good. Okay, let's try and sell off some of these weapons. Get some better equipment. At least Saska has something now. A weapon, and can he get a... Let me see. In terms of helmets, what can I get you? Nothing special. Noag. Less focus and attack damage. Huh. Well, pretty cheap, I would say, but before we do anything, let's get this armor for Akrok. Also, a new helmet would be good. Yeah, we're finished with the loot. Okay. Okay then, so we'll go into the cave with something. Okay, that's better. That's also better, and he looks good. Nice. Saska gets a bit of, well, attack speed. And get him that spear. Good. Could give him the hex stick, but then he loses his abilities, so no, let's not do that. I can actually... Let's go with this so we don't have to do the dialogue. Yeah. Sell off the stuff we had. I won't use the shield, so we do that as well. Now, what did we have here that could be used for... No, not that. No, okay. It has to be with the stranger, so let's just go on to our mission. Everyone's pretty well equipped for now. So yeah, let's just go. 25 minutes just for setting up. All that dialogue, at least we gained another mission for crab dung. And we have 2 more, and our heroes are a bit stronger. So let's just go.
With the help of Crumbs and Chulok's beaks, it took the Moonkin and the Bonekin not long to find the Goblin Cave, a small, muggy hole in the axe. Grunwar was silent for most of the journey, and Akrog was too. They would find out the truth, no matter the price.
Greenskins, tiny greenskins, and trolls up ahead. Akrog can smell them.
So Kabrax's bones spoke true. What is the plan when they find Nurbok? Talk first or attack? Keep in mind, Kabrax said the bones sensed a powerful greenskin in here with Nurbok. That will make any attack a little tougher.
They should just crush Big Blood. Nurbok have no respect for Big Blood from start, so he sure betray too.
They know this not. If Akrog ever had any respect for Grunwar, then let them talk to Nurbok first. There is an explanation for it. Grunwar is sure.
Fine. But they will keep their crush sticks ready. Kabrax's and the Moonkin's warriors will watch the entrance, so there should not be any nasty surprises. Come, let them march.
I'm with Noag on this.
Let Akrog see.
Really fishy how Nurbok was the only one who just, well, was separated from the others. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll have to exchange this to the stranger so we can get it. We'll get some echo back for our special weapons, but I'm not sure we'll be able to get their unique equipment. For all of them, at least.
Old, but his tasks are still sharp.
I'll have to test the lightning totem.
More problem.
Vicious Pumas. Okay, what's the ability that's summoning that? I don't think it's Akrog, right? Is it? With the Gift of Spirits? I don't think so.
What can he do for the tribe?
Or it might just be Grunwar. Huh. I'm not exactly sure what's doing that, but I won't complain.
Ready for action.
Another altar with hex power in it. This is a strong one. Feel this. It is like lightning is running through their blood.
What's this? Okay. I think we already have one similar on... Oh, no we don't. Well, I could give it to Zaska. Let's see, it's basically the same thing, but applies empowered. We do lose some health, but hey.
He will protect the
Won't be as useful in boss fights, but we'll take anything. Oh, trolls. Step back. Noag is getting really strong.
Let Zaska get a proper look.
Akrog keeps getting sent on his back.
The tribe must survive!
Grunter! Kill! Kill!
Nice. These pumas
Were they so
are
eager
a
to
great
be crushed?
distraction.
breed, Chieftain. No point trying to peace talk.
Yeah, there will be no peace talk with anyone. Okay, I don't think we're missing any loot.
Was that?
Nabok! He seems not to be friends with the Greenskin. Let them hurry, Chieftain, before it is too late.
These poor goblins. Ooh.
No, I'm ready. They will not get away from Zazka.
Some loot around.
Let Akrog see.
Bone dust and... Oh, what is this? Ah, come on, I just spent my gold on... Not my gold, but my resources. Let me have a look at it. Okay. When attacked in close combat, cast on the attacker to enemy creature enfeebled and weakened. It's good, but it's not 7 health per second, so not necessarily better. Could I give this to Noag and not make him too weak? He will drop some resistance, but it would apply enfeebled to his enemies. We'll see.
Why must they plague the Moonkin? What can he do for the tribe?
Does make him a bit weaker. But these are 4 trolls attacking him, so...
What is needed?
I would like to switch up on Grungwar's stuff, but again, this is a pretty great one.
This looks like the heart of the cave, no?
But no sign of Nerbok yet. They must find him, Chieftain. Maybe the Greenskins did something to him when they realized the Moonkin were coming.
Right, okay. Let me just have a look here. Yeah, the knockback effect is amazing. I don't think I'll be switching his stuff anytime soon. Unless we have something really great. Grungwar's pretty well equipped. As for Noag... come on. Immune to afflictions. So any affliction. Masterful thick strong hide. That's basically the same thing. Increased resistances. Yeah, it just... I think it makes him last longer, so... I think we're just gonna keep that. Or do we give him more health? That looks awful. Yeah, well, I don't think that makes much of a difference. Let's go with what we have. Greenskin tents. Okay, let me just save anyway. This can be a tough battle, I think. Pretty strong Greenskin here.
Let them take a look at him. What is this?
No, it cannot be.
Well, may the rot take Zazka. He was wrong.
Is he dead?
Grangwa told the Chieftain he was not guilty. He told him Nerbok would have never...
Not so cocky anymore, are we? You'll pay for what you did to my brethren, Grunter. You'll bloody pay.
Nerbok, why?
He is sorry, trusted one. He never meant for it to end this way.
Oh, okay.
Tusks, Nerbok, stop! This is madness!
Okay, Zaska and Grungwar, get out of here. Okay, everyone gang up on the Shaman. Of course, he ran away. Noak, get back here and heal. Good. Let me have a group for Zaska and Grangwar. Let's gang up on the Shaman. We'll leave Nurbok. He's the most dangerous one. Good. Good thing Noak can tank all that much damage. Come on, Zaska, you can do it. Okay, stay there and heal. Get back, get back. Or should I just kill Nurbok? I think he's easier than the Shaman. Yeah, I think he might be. And this Chieftain is no joke. Of course he runs away.
Mech, Taka, stop it! Akrog demands it!
Rot him.
Akrog was
Well, there you go. That's what you get for being a traitor. Pretty cool portrait, actually. Zaska, Grangwar, get out of there. Let's take out Nurbok. End this nonsense. Nice. Come on, Noak, come on. Let's get all of our totems on him. Let's spend some focus on everyone. This guy's a real problem. And he keeps healing. Eesh. Nice. Finally. Phew. Okay, let's get some healing anyway, just in case. And let's talk to Nurbok.
At his service.
Too weak. Too rotten. Weak. How could Nurbok? How could betray Moonkin? He only tried to save them.
Okay, do we try to kill him? I can always revert back, but... let's try it.
Akrog has no interest in his lies. This is the end, Nurbok.
No! No! Grangwa, he deserves an answer. Nerbok owes him an answer. Why, Nerbok? Why betray everything they believe in?
Grangwa really needs to ask. 1,000 moons they have. They have been trusted ones. Yet he still knows Nurbok not. This green coupling is leading the Moonkin to their doom. Tusks, just look at him. Trusting a brittle-bone hexer. Groveling to the field dog. Sacrificing Moonkin lives for his mad plan. Akrog is not half the troll his sire was, said Nurbok, the totem of honor. Mugwa's hideous utters. Him and Oldfur really deserve each other. What? So now the small tusk is barking at the troll who saved him too? Zaskar really is the piece of big shit everyone says he is. If speaking out against the two liars who wanted to kill a moon-old cub makes Zaska big shit, then he wears that scar with pride. Wait, Zaskar really thinks... What? Why is he laughing? He is laughing at Zaskar. Tusks, he is as foolish as he is weak. Grungwar was the only one who wanted to save Zaskar. Narjak and Nurbok wanted to crush him. But Grungwar would not accept it. The Moonkin will never accept a cuckoo in their nest. That is what Narjak said. The only reason he later changed his mind and forbade Nurbok and Grungwar from speaking of what he had said is because he got old and soft. But no. Grungwar said it was true. If Grungwar did, it must only have been because he wanted not to ruin Small Tusk's image of his great chieftain who, in truth, wanted him dead. But they digress. This is not about the Small Tusk.
Is this true, Grungwar? Akrog's sire wanted Zaska dead, not Grungwar?
Then he should have told Zaska. He should have rotten told him. Curse it. They should have just killed him. Zaska never was a Moonkin, and never will be a Moonkin.
Kind of feel sorry for him now, but yeah, I'm glad we didn't just kill him. I mean, I don't think you can just kill him, so we have to listen to the story, so we might as well.
Zazka is a Moonkin, and Akrog's trusted one. And he always will be.
So says he now.
And just how planned Nurbok to save the Moonkin? By selling them to the rotten chainers?
No. By striking a pact. The Moonkin... the Moonkin would be sold to the Horde of Mirath. But there, they would become their own pack within the Horde. They could have remained a tribe, would have had their own tribe camp, and the only ones they would have had to bow to would have been the Chainer Chieftain. That was...
Oh, it cut off there. Ooh, that's a lot of dialogue. Nah, come on. I don't want this video to be 1 hour long, so let's just go with the most interesting ones. Okay.
And who would have been the new chieftain of this slave tribe? Nurbok.
It was not about that.
Oh, of course not.
Tusks. How can Nurbok still believe what he did was honorable? He even betrayed his own trusted one, Grungwar.
Nurbok never said it was honorable. He said it was necessary.
Why told Nurbok the Chainers his name was Farkaz?
Because they deserve not to know his true name. Make no mistake, Akrog. Nurbok has no love for the Chainers.
Well, at least this dialogue is short.
But they spoke before Akrog went into the Temple of Shana. And Nurbok told Akrog he was willing to give him a chance.
Nurbok told Akrog... Nurbok told Akrog what he wanted to hear. He lied. He did what he had to keep Akrog off his back.
And just how could Nurbok know the Chainers would keep their end of the bargain? How knows he they would not have simply put the Moonkin in shackles the moment they surrendered?
Ancient Vor, who they just butchered, swore a blood oath to Nurbok.
What is that?
The highest oath a Greenskin can give. It is said that Zarek himself sent a tribe-eater to the cowl of the Greenskin who breaks it.
The Greenskins have broken promises to the trolls before.
So a blood oath by a Greenskin ancient is not good enough, but some foggy promise by a bristlebone hexa that Zarek's cub will maybe help them is. Akrog's thoughts are as pathetic as his spirit.
Well, he got us there.
No matter what he wanted, Nurbok broke every single law of Mugwar by doing this. How can he pretend this was right?
It was Chieftain Narjak who broke the laws first, when he made Akrog Chieftain. Not because he was the best warrior, or the smartest elder, no. Just because he... because he was his same blood. His cub.
Two wrongs make not a right.
Maybe not. But if a wrong would save the Moonkin from death, Nurbok would make it 1,000 times over.
Okay then.
When did Nurbok start planning this? 7 sunsets ago? A moon?
Before the devouring. So he had been lying to Grungwar's face all along. Grungwar would not have understood. Curse it. Nurbok never wanted anyone to die. When he learned that Baraka's blood defied the Greenskin poison, and they killed him, it broke him.
Yes, he was willing to crush Akrog.
We would have kept him alive. Akrog is not a leader, but he is still a Moonkin.
Okay then.
Well, Nurbok's plan failed, and many Moonkin paid the price for it.
fail. No. The Chainers will enslave the Moonkin. That is inevitable. Only now that Akrok killed their ancient, there is no one left to honor the pact with Nurbok anymore. It will all be the same. Only that now, the Moonkin will be true slaves. But Chainers know not where Moonkin are. Yet. Nurbok already told the Chainers the Moonkin are hiding in the temple. And a wyvern is carrying the knowledge to Mirathur as they speak. 7 more sunsets at most. And the biggest Chainer horde they have ever seen will come knocking.
That wyvern rider. When left he for Mirathur?
Too long ago for the Moonkin to catch him.
Nabok, please speak true.
It is the truth.
Okay, so now we have a choice here. I wish I had a poll for you guys to vote on this, but I think I'll have to kill him. I spared him on my first try, so this time I think we'll try and kill him. Let's see what Grungwar thinks about this.
Alright, Akrog has heard enough. Nurbok will pay the blood price for what he did.
No, no, Chieftain. Do this not. Let them just take him back and lock him in a cage. He is no threat anymore.
Nurbok needs not Grungwar's pity. Get it over with, Akrog. At least this way, Nurbok will not see the Moonkin die.
Now I could give him no mercy, but I also could make him watch us succeed, or fail anyway. And being a prisoner, probably a better fate for him. Oh, come on. I would like to kill him, but... Okay, tough choice here. Wish I would have just done a poll. Would have been much easier to decide for me. I did spare him on my first playthrough. Grungwar is not gonna like this, but... I think we should just kill him. Let me just save and have a look.
Nurbok deserves no mercy. Any more words he wants to say, they will be his last.
Akrog will be the Moonkin's downfall. That is all.
It is done. The eyes will bring his corpse. Wait.
What is it?
His helmet. Akrog needs his helmet. Akrog thought so. It has the same echo as one of the hex gates in the tribe camp. Neolf's, Akrog thinks.
Cowardice. Of course.
How fitting.
Come, they are done here. A pack of eyes will bring Nurbok's corpse back to the tribe camp.
The eyes will take Nurbok's corpse back to the tribe camp. Still trusted one. If Mirathur knows about the camp, they need to deal with that horde in the Brittlebone ruins as fast as possible.
It is true. They could not stop one disaster, but maybe they can still stop another. Grungwar?
Fool. Rotten old fool.
What say?
Nothing. Let them go.
Well, I guess he took it pretty well, so that's a new... Nurbok's hackstick. Oh. Oh. Look at this. Can Nowak use it? He can. Well. Let me have a look here. Ooh, that's a good one. Yep, definitely get it. Also, Nurbok's helmet. Can we give it to Nowak as well? We can, but we need it later, so let's not do it yet. And yeah, I guess that went well, and it's something different. I thought Grungwar would take it a bit harsher, but he didn't, so that's good.
More trouble.
One less traitor. Okay, thought the video would be lasting, well, less than 50 minutes. But again, I guess we should be grateful. Okay, we can have the Echo Shaper of Cowardice. But I won't do that. I'll do the Camp of the Chainer Horde first. Yeah, I think we should do that. That's the one that makes the most sense now. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I certainly did enjoy the boss battle. That was a fun one. I guess the story, pretty interesting, even if I don't like the lore, it can still be enjoyable. So, thanks a lot for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.